Hi there kids, it's Rex here, and today we're going to be talking about future tense verbs and when to use them. I am so excited. We're going to be talking about future tense verbs. It's going to be so awesome. I can't wait to teach you guys about future tense verbs. Here we go. Future tense verbs, Rex? Now I understand present tense and past tense, but what is a future tense verb and what does that look like? You offer a very good question, Mr. Mikey the Mouse. And to help us with that question, we're going to turn to our friend Harold the Hippo as he tells us the differences between past tense verbs, present tense verbs, and future tense verbs. Take it away, Harry. Okay then. Now we know that verbs tell us the actions that nouns do. They also tell us when a noun does something. Let's take a look at this verb here, play. Now, verbs can go into 3 different tenses: past tense, present tense, and future tense. Let's take a look at a present tense verb. We have the verb play. Now, if I was to add an S here, okay, we will have the present tense verb plays. So this word tells us he plays at the park. This tells us that the sentence is a present tense sentence. Now to make this verb a past tense verb, we need to take away the S and replace it with an ED. The ED is a telltale sign that the verb is past tense. So instead of saying he plays at the park, you would say he played at the park. That tells the reader that the sentence is a past tense sentence. It happened a while ago in the past. Like say, if today was Friday, then yesterday would be past tense Thursday. So that is the difference between present tense and past tense. You get that there, Mikey? Like I said, I understood how present tense, you add an S at the end of the verb to make it present tense, and I understand putting ED at the end of the verb makes it past tense, but what do I have to do to make it a future tense verb? Can you clear that up for me, Harold? Well, to answer that question, Mikey, it's important that when making a future tense verb, we're not adding letters to the verb itself. Instead, we're adding a word to go with the verb. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, I added the word will next to the verb play. Will play. That will tells us this will happen later on in the future. So if I said he will play at the park, that tells me that he hasn't gone to the park yet and he hasn't been there in the past. So that tells us it is a future tense verb. So whenever I use the word will, it tells me it is a future tense verb. Let's look at some more. There are a couple other words. If we connect them to a verb, it will turn the verb future tense. Let's look at some more, shall we? Okay, now I have here a sentence. It says, I am going to play. Now, could you tell me what the verb is in this sentence? That is correct. The verb is going. Okay, that's a form of the verb go. Now, question is, what word is in here that makes this a future tense verb? It's going to be the word am. The word am turns this sentence into a future tense sentence. Let's look at some more. Now we have a brand new sentence. The sentence reads, you are going to sing. Now, what is the verb in this sentence that is the predicate? That's right, it's like the last one. It is going. Okay, so I'm going to underline that there. Alright, now, you remember when we did I am, and the am tells us it was going to be a future tense verb? It's the same thing with this one. You got are. Are is the word next to going that tells us it's a future tense verb. You are going to sing. It means he's not singing right now. He didn't sing in the past. He's going to be singing in the future. So, are going, are, and am, like we saw earlier, changes the verb from a present tense to a future tense. Let's look at some more. Okay, we have a brand new sentence. He is going to dance. Now you probably guessed it, the verb is going to be going. Okay, but what word next is making this a future tense verb? That's right, like am for I am and are for you are, is next to he is or she is going to turn this verb into a future tense verb. Does that help a little bit, Mikey?
Yeah, I think I get it right, Harry. So words like am and is and are, if they're next to a verb, they make it into a future tense verb. I get it. Is there any other way to make a future tense verb?
As a matter of fact, there are different ways of showing a future tense verb. Let me show you these ones, for example. We will swim and we'll swim. All right. Now, the verb here is swim. Now, what word next to swim makes this a future tense verb? That's right, it's the word will. We already talked about this one. But now, look at this one here. We'll swim. We'll. What kind of word do we call that? That's correct, it's called a contraction. And if you remember what a contraction is, it is when you put two words together to make one word. So, this contraction, will, is the same as this, we will. They both mean the same thing. So, we'll swim. Again, the verb is swim. Next to that, we have will. This word makes this a future tense verb. So, we will swim is a future tense sentence. We'll swim is also a future tense sentence. Let's look at some more. Okay, we have two more sentences I would like to show you. We have we will not swim and we won't swim. Now, what is the verb in each of these sentences? That's right, it's the word swim. So we're going to underline this. Now, notice something here. It has the word will. But what comes after the word will? That's right, the word not. So, will not will make this a future tense sentence. It's a negative future tense sentence. Now, look at this word here, won't. It's another contraction. And this contraction word means the same as will not. So, we won't swim, won't makes this a future tense negative sentence. We won't swim and we will not swim are the same thing. These are different ways of doing future tense words. Future tense verbs. That's a lot to keep in. I hope you can remember it. I think you can.
Thank you, Harry Hippo, and thank you, Mikey the Mouse, for all your help in teaching us about future tense verbs. Now remember, kids, in a present tense verb, you always add an S at the end of the verb. For past tense, you add an ED, usually. Now for future tense verbs, it depends. Usually if you add a will to the next to the verb, it will make it future tense. Or you can say we will, which is a contraction for we will. That means same thing. Also, you have, if it was a negative future tense, we would say will not or won't. Those mean the same thing. They're both negative future tense verbs. Also, if you had a pronoun I, you would say I am going. That is a future tense verb. Or if it's is, it would be he is or she is going. That's a future tense verb. One more. You are going. Are going is a future tense verb. I hope this will help you guys. Now remember, study hard, believe in yourself, and if you can put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Good luck on your studies. Ha ha! Rah!